Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here today, and we're back on Hypixel for some more Minecraft Skyblock. Now, as you guys can see from the title of this video, there has been another pretty significant leak, and I know they've been leaking a bunch of these dungeon updates a lot, and that has me thinking that the update will probably be within the next month. Like, I know they want to work on this update and make it like really good, so I don't expect it to be maybe this week or next week, but I do think we might get this update before Halloween, and if we can get that before then, I'd be super duper happy. But before we go and show off the leak that's happened, I am doing a giveaway for a maxed out superior dragon armor set. It's hot potato, it's got everything on it, and it's a bunch of YouTubers. All you guys gotta do is that I have a link to my Discord, and in my Discord, just go ahead and click on like hashtag giveaways, and it'll tell you basically everything you need to know about how to enter. So nevertheless, let's go ahead, get right into this. Okay, so to get into the leak, I was just chilling in my English class learning about like 18th century French poetry. Don't ask me why I'm taking that, but I got a little bit bored and I decided, yo, let me go check Discord and see what's popping. So I actually go and then look into the Skyblock community Discord, and what do I see? I see this on my screen. I'll go ahead and put up the image, and it says that there is a brand new Mosquito bow. Now this bow absolutely demolishes any other bow in the game right now. If you go ahead and look at some of the stats really quickly, it's got 201 base damage, it's got 101 base strength, and it's got an extra 9% crit damage added onto it as a base. Now keep in mind, guys, if we go and then look at the collection for the Runaan's bow, so let's look at our collections really quickly. Let's look at combat, the bone, and then the Runaan's bow. Now the Runaan's bow starts off at 160 base damage and 50 base strength. So keep in mind, this bow is basically like, it's like almost double the strength of it off of the base, except for the fact that, of course, the Runaan's bow allows you to shoot 3 different arrows at a time, and those 2 arrows deal 40% damage out of the bow. So those bows are like actually pretty equal, considering the Runaan's bow does shoot 3 and the Mosquito bow only shoots 1. But we gotta look at the ability of the Mosquito bow, because while it doesn't necessarily look that amazing, only time will tell. Because let's go ahead and read it really quickly. The item ability is called Nasty Bite, and what it does is that your fully charged shots basically happen while you're sneaking. So like fully charged shots while sneaking basically means that if I'm just kind of chilling like here, you know, sneaking, and I pull my bow back, I don't actually need to charge it all the way, because once I'm like sneaking, my bow will automatically go and like, you know, fully charged. So I can just kind of sit here and I can shoot 10 different times or 9 different times depending on how often my mana regens, because remember, guys, it costs 11% of max mana, I'm guessing, per shot. So that's around 9 to 10 different shots, and then that also deals an extra 9% damage. Now we don't know if that's 9% crit damage or 9% base damage, but if it is just an extra 9% base damage, that's actually really good. And then also it heals for 2x the mana cost. So I'm assuming that this bow also heals you, or maybe heals your teammates. So for example, let's say if we go look at my health, I am down to 1100 health, and I also have 169 mana. It'll heal us for 2 times the mana cost, meaning that it would take around, let's say, 16 mana from us, I think, or like 16 or 17, basically around that, right? And then it would consume that whenever we shoot the arrow, so it would deal more damage based off of that. And then it would actually heal us for 2 times the mana cost. So it would take 16 or 17, and then it would multiply that by 2, which I think is like, what, 24? Or like 34, yes, 34, right? And then we'll actually get that health back. So we'd be at 1100, then we'd be at 1134. Now, this is actually really good if you have like a Wise armor set or like a Magma set, because keep in mind, you can easily hit over 1000 mana on that, meaning you can easily heal yourself maybe 200 health per shot. Because let's say you have a Wise dragon set, and then it has 1000 mana. Now whenever you shoot the bow, it will consume 11 of that, so it'll take around 111 mana from you. Now that you're healing for 2 times the mana cost, you'll heal yourself basically 222 health, which is a lot in comparison to like your overall health. But keep in mind, while dragon armor is good now, we don't know how it will stand in comparison to some of the new stuff that's been coming up, because we can see the Mosquito bow base is a lot stronger than the Runaan's bow, and we've also seen the Reaper Falchion, which is definitely a really good piece too. So there's a lot of different things you got to consider when looking at items like like this. I do think it's a really good bow. I'm not sure if it's actually going to replace my Rapids Runins bow, but we gotta see if we take a lot of damage from the mobs in dungeons. Because obviously right now, whenever you're fighting a dragon, you can easily just have a full inventory of these remnant of the eyes, and even if you fall, you don't lose anything because most people don't carry millions of dollars on them, so you should be fine. But keep in mind, we've got some more things to show of what Minikloon said. So after seeing the screenshot, I decided to say like, yo, healing seems to be like a really good thing. We've seen the Reaper's Falchion also has a healing aspect to it. Now we see that the Mosquito Bow also has a healing aspect to it. So I decided to say, yo, dude, Minikloon, healing seems like it's going to be really important soon. And he actually responded to me and he said, imagine if death was a risk. Meaning that there's actually a good shot that a lot of us are going to be dying whenever we go fight into the dungeons. We're going to need some really good gear. We're probably going to need a really good weapon that can also heal us. Because keep in mind, God apples aren't really a thing. Regular golden apples don't really do much. So the best thing you got to rely on is the items that they actually put in the game. And I know nobody really uses like instant health pots. I don't even think those are a thing. And regens pots, they're honestly not worth it either. So like, we're definitely going to need to start to use those Mosquito Bows and those Reaper Falchions if we want to have the best shot of staying alive. Now, he said 9.5% of players are combat level 13, meaning that your chances are that your dragon armor probably won't become useless because literally the majority, and I mean like 95% of the players or like 90% of the players can't actually get into the end. So the best thing that they have to do is literally just go buy armor, and even if they get in there, chances are if they're not even combat level 13, they probably don't have the gear to go kill some dragons. So I don't think dragon armor is going to be useless relatively soon, but I can definitely see some of the new loot from the dungeons that will be coming out being like way better than the armor that we have right now. So anyways, guys, let me know what your opinions are about these dungeons and about these weapons, because the more leaks that they give us, the more kind of information and the more planning that we can do as a community. So hopefully we can get some good stuff done. But anyways, boys, if you did enjoy it, go ahead, drop a like down below, and of course subscribe if you're new and want to see some more updates. I'm usually the first person to post these. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.